Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your weekly reading for August 4th to the 11th. This is for Scorpio, Scorpio rising, and Scorpio moon. And we're going to jump right into it, Scorpio. What a week. What a week. It's going to feel like this ramp. You're on jet skis, okay? You go off this ramp. Remember, you got Mars and Jupiter making you feel ambitious. You're going to feel this drive. You are coasting in the air. And then you go into slow motion, okay? And that's because you see Mercury's going retrograde with Saturn, Neptune, Pluto retrograde as well. Now, with that said, remember, retrogrades are a time to reassess, reevaluate, rethink things. You're up in the air. So while you're up in the air in slow motion, you got a great view, you got great perspective, you got good old lay of the land. That's everything that you want. That's everything that you want. Things that you want to manifest, your goals, everything that you want to gain, even the things that you want to leave behind. So take the time. Remember, I said in your monthly forecast, this is a month testing your patience, and you want to work with these retrogrades. There are great things that come out of retrogrades, and maybe you need that time to reassess things, reevaluate things. This is a week, by the way, with a lot, you're going to feel change. You're going to feel, especially, I look at what's going on for y'all. Y'all are definitely going to feel some enormous change this week. But one of the reasons why you're going to feel a lot of change is because look at all this mutable energy. Oh my diddly days. You got Venus and Mercury in Virgo, mutable sign. You've got Mars and Jupiter in Gemini, mutable sign. And Saturn and Neptune in Pisces, mutable sign. Well, there you go. There you go. So that's more than half the solar system there. More than half. Mutable energy, by the way, is being open-minded. It's being flexible. It's easily adapting to change and embracing change. So yes, you're gonna feel some change that's happening this week. Now we kick it off on Sunday, August 4th. New moon in Leo. It is an electric new moon. This is so nice. And if you are here for career, if you're here for fame, public recognition, honors, achievements, you got this in the bag. This is in your 10th house. This new moon, which is very optimistic, is in your 10th house. Now, let me tell you what's happening with this new moon. It's at 12 degrees. Mutable degree, by the way. So dream big, dream big. What's happening with this new moon? What did I just say? 12 degrees. 1, 2 equals 3. Now, it's happening on August 4th. 8, 4 equals 12. 1, 2 equals 3. There you go. New reality. Creation, even creativity, self-expression, all those things that, in numerology, all those things that Leo's already known for, things that Leo already rules. Now, 3 is linked to Jupiter. Jupiter and Mars will be sextiling this new moon and the sun. Don't forget, the sun is in its domicile, in its happy place in Leo. This is an enormous new moon, especially if you're here for career, if you're not here for career or fame. Any of the things that I mentioned earlier, wherever you're exerting all your energy into that you want to be recognized for. It's just think about your passions. Now, in general, this is just a very, there's a lot of creative energy around this new moon. Personal growth. You're going to feel the driving life force of that sun and the new moon. It's all about new beginnings with new moons. This is a very stimulating one too. So I would not be surprised if you see a lot of movement in terms of career. So plant those seeds, set intentions. You always want to do that. Now, the other thing is, remember, Mars and Jupiter are in Gemini and they're very harmonious. You could feel a lot of advancement this week. You could feel actions that you're taking are leading up to something big. You could see a lot of movement that's already happening for you. And that's because next week, as I mentioned in your monthly forecast, we have Mars conjuncting Jupiter. And so remember I said you're going to feel the ripples of that because it's so strong this week. Now, remember, Mars and Jupiter and Gemini, that's your 8th house. You are the native ruler of the 8th house. This is huge. So a lot of activity with love, with relationships, with money, other people's money, shared resources, bonuses, commissions, paying off debts, loans, royalties, maybe even joining bank accounts. There's something here that's really big. And you remember there's that intensity with the eighth house too, going really deep. Now, with the fact that this is happening with this new moon in your career house, this is huge. This is really, really, really big. Now, Venus, the goddess of love and money, is moving into Virgo for pretty much the month, pretty much the entire month. As I mentioned in your monthly forecast, this is putting an analytical lens on everything that Venus rules, which is love, relationships, money, creativity, harmony, beauty, all that great stuff. Virgo rules your 11th house. So you definitely may put a lot of thought into not only the things that I just mentioned, but your future, your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, and even your social network, your friendships, groups you belong to, organizations you belong to. That's because Virgo rules your 11th house. You could be really digging deep here. You could be really analyzing things. I mean, you may have your to-do list. You're going to be checking things off. You're getting all X-Files. You're getting all Scooby-Doo, like really going detective mode. Because remember, Virgo in general is a sign of all about perfection. You may be asking yourself, what do I want in this relationship? What do I want in love? What do I want in money, creativity, but also your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, and friendships as well. Again, like your social network. So with that said, you see Mercury's also going retrograde in Virgo. This is happening August 4th, August 5th, depending on where you live, pretty much the entire month. You may actually already be feeling Mercury retrograde, little moments like rumbles of Mercury retrograde because Mercury is in shadow. I mean, literally, as you watch this video, you may be having Mercury retrograde moments because Mercury in Virgo is in its rulership. Mercury rules Virgo, therefore thrives in Virgo. Now, Mercury retrograde in Virgo, very, very, very analytical, again, detail oriented. This is that time to revise, to reassess matters that could have to do with your daily life, your routines, even health matters. Work could be a really big thing here. Your duty when it comes to work, the process of work, employees. Don't forget that your North Node is in Aries, so there's going to be a lot of work, career stuff for you this week. Just remember with Mercury retrograde, and again, you may be reassessing friendships too. And with Mercury retrogrades, remember, people from your past will start resurfacing. Now, where am I? Sorry, I do not have my glasses. It's that time of day where I'm just squinting at my notes. Oh, okay. So what I was saying with Mercury retrograde, yes, it is that time of year where there can be miscommunications, travel delays, there could be technology issues and whatnot. All of that, you already know it's happening. So remember, this is a month to practice patience. Mercury wants to poke the scorpion, but just take that time, reassess, practice patience. You're going to be fine. Reassess things. Stay frosty, be cool. There could be some moments. Remember, miscommunication. You've got a lot of stuff happening at work. So there could be some moments where maybe a colleague says something, it's just miscommunicated. Emails you something, you didn't get the email, it's miscommunicated. So just remember, practice patience. It's just Mercury retrograde. That's all it is. Nobody's taking your M&Ms. You're going to be fine. It's just Mercury retrograde. Now, the reason why you may go really deep in terms of being analytical is because, and it's not on the whiteboard, but Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, the moon will be in Virgo as well. So you've got Mercury retrograde, Venus, and the moon in Virgo, all in your 11th house. So now, with the moon involved for the first half of the week, yes, there is that emotional component, even intuitive component, but even still, just know that this, again, your 11th house, your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, but most likely friendships or groups or communities. That can even be like a LinkedIn community. Now, the other thing is Wednesday, we've got the sun sextiling Jupiter. This is absolutely amazing. This is a kiss from the universe. This is optimism. This is good fortune, good luck. This is expansion. This is growth. That's what Jupiter does. Remember, Jupiter is in your 8th house. Relationships, money. You've got the sun in Leo in your 10th house, career, fame, public recognition, achievement. So This is all about growth. This is expansion, personal growth, spiritual growth as well. So you're definitely going to feel this energy. And especially because you have Mercury conjuncting Venus on the same day. They're conjuncting in Virgo in the same sign. So remember, that is your 11th house of your hopes and wishes and dreams, but also your social network, as I explained. So Mercury is the messenger. You could be getting really great messages around this time. Pay attention to this day. Pay attention to this day. You could also find yourself being very social, incredibly social. I would not be surprised if you meet up with people from the past, friends that you went to college with, whatever it is, or maybe even colleagues here. But you could find yourself being flirty around this time, even if you are in a relationship as well. Maybe just feeling that charge, but definitely conversations, communication. It will feel there's going to be this great flow with Mercury conjuncting Venus, but just pay attention to messages coming through around this time. The last thing that is not on the whiteboard is August 8th, 8-8. It's Lionsgate. And so in numerology, 8 is prosperity, it is success. 8, Lionsgate is a portal. And it's something that we've considered or has been considered for thousands of years. And so it's just this surge of energy. It's this new open. It's happening just days after the new moon in Leo. It's been forever since we've had Lionsgate, which is in Leo season, right next to the new moon in Leo. So really big portal for you this week. And when I say thousands of years, we're talking, I've been referencing Giza, the Sphinx in Egypt with the lion's body, right? And they did all the research where the head was pointing straight at the Leo constellation 12,000 years ago during the Younger Dryas period. Anyway, rabbit hole. The other thing that I want to mention, so set intentions this week. Your big things are going to happen. The other thing I was going to mention is that on the same day, August 8th, we have the moon in Libra trining Pluto in Aquarius. Hello. That's amazing. Really love that for you. It's a time where you may find yourself being very open-hearted, open-minded. A lot of clarity could come up around this time, especially when it comes to things that have to do with your domestic sector. Remember, Pluto is in Aquarius. With that said, Scorpio, let's get to it. Oh my goodness, I am squinting. Let's see what's going on for you for August 4th to the 11th. For Scorpio moon and Scorpio rising. I am definitely having some Mercury retrograde moments. So, Scorpio, let's see what's going on for you. All right. The other thing is, I think I mentioned this in a live stream. My glasses broke, so I got to figure out how to fix them. Because they're not like completely broken. They're just I don't even know how to explain it. They're the thing that goes on your ear, that part, it comes off. Anyway, Scorpio, this is all about you. Let's get started. Oh. Okay. You're good. You're really good. Oh my gosh. Okay. So yes, I'm speechless, and when I'm speechless, that is always a really good sign. That's always a really good sign. I honestly don't even know what to say at this point, but you're really good. You got the Empress. So yes, is love and relationships got to be a big thing for you? Absolutely. Do you feel it already? Most likely. Now, you got the Empress. You see the symbol of Venus. This is the goddess, right? The goddess here, Aphrodite, Venus, and the stone-shaped heart. Really, really nice. So love, relationships, passions, love as in super conscious, love, self-love as well, but abundance. Remember what I talked about, the number 3 being very active this week. Well, you got the Empress, card 3. So there you go. And she's pregnant. And that honestly could be something that a lot of y'all may be thinking about, part of this retrograde process. Do I want children, or thinking about having children? You got Saturn, Neptune retrograde in Pisces in your 5th house, procreation. So yeah, or some of y'all could have had kids or someone in your family. Here's the thing. When I say she's pregnant, think of that also as in birth, the birth of new things. A lot of growth here. Remember, I said 3, new reality, creation of new things. You see the golden wheat here, this new crop. New. There's some new things that are happening that you are really loving. This is also abundance. She does hold the golden scepter that creates all this abundance. Only one of 2 people in all of tarot. So this is absolutely nice. This is a lot of even this sense of like fertility, like that growth, expansion I talked about with Jupiter being very active this week. And then you've got all these new things happening for you anyway with the new moon in Leo. I love this. There is definitely a maternal quality coming out, or even paternal. There's just this love energy that is exuding. Okay, that feels really nice. Not just here, but like I'm just energetically. You also got the strength card and the heart of your spread. This is amazing. Really, really amazing because we talked about 8-8, card 8. Prosperity, success, all that good stuff. 2024 is the year of 8 as well. But anyway, strength card is attributed to Leo. So this is going to be not only a big new moon for you, but also remember the sun is in Leo as well this week. And we have Lionsgate. You see the lion here, the symbol for Leo. So this is, you're going to be feeling really empowered this week. There is a sense of courage, right? Courage that comes with this card. Even that courage to resist the things that you know that you need to let go or you want to leave behind. You're like, okay, I don't have room in my life for this. I'm going to, because you've done all that processing, reassessing with Mercury retrograde. You are doing that this week. But wow. This is amazing. This is a lot of strong heart energy, infinite possibilities that come with this strength. Now you've got, you can see the symbol of infinity over her head. Now she's one of 2 people that have that in all of tarot. So infinite possibilities that come with this strength. This is synergy energy that's coming through. Is there someone, well, anyway, you are definitely going to feel spiritually moved this week as well. It's going to come with that sense of empowerment. There's definitely good news that you're going to get. You've got the King of Wands in your challenge area. Interestingly, Leo. Now, King of Wands in your challenge area. Yes. Remember I said this could be a week where you just don't see eye to eye, especially with someone in work, but you have so much work stuff happening for you. King of Wands is the entrepreneur, a lot of work energy involved with the King of Wands as well. So just keep an eye out for that. There may be someone, it could be an authority figure. It could be, and we are approaching those Saturn squares next week, but it could be an authority figure. It could be a colleague. It could be someone that you're working with or someone in your work capacity that may be a little, you just got to remember Mercury's retrograde. There just could be some miscommunication, but there could be someone where you just kind of have to work with their energies this week because you are practicing your patience, right, Scorpio? The other thing is that I do want you to be part of your transformation. I feel like a lot of y'all are still moving in this sense of transformation. Maybe there is a goal that you're looking for where it's you are moving toward it, okay? Where if you've got this vision of, like, consider the King of Wands like a CEO. Like, if you want to be the CEO of a brand or a company, like, continue to take that time this week to really put plans into action, et cetera, et cetera. You get what I'm saying. You got the 3 of Cups as well. I'm just excited. I'm very curious as to what's in your stuff because this is like excellent. This is so excellent. 3 of Cups in your crown. This is celebration. Now, another 3. There you go. This is even like celebrating something that you've achieved is coming through, but a lot of family energy that's here, but also colleagues. Remember, you've got a lot of work activity that's happening for you this week, but this is really nice. You even see the 3 sisters toasting each other. So there is a sense of celebration, something that you're also seeking as well. You can't wait to get to that point. For some of y'all, you're going to be feeling it this week anyway. There's definitely going to be, there's this sense of hurrah. Now, you also got the Chariot and the root of your spread. I love this. You, like, nothing's going to stop you this week. you've got all this confidence, you've got all this comfort, you've got the Chariot. I mean, nothing's going to stop him. Nothing's going to stop him. This is that willpower. This is a lot of strength as well. This is definitely moving forward in the direction that you want to go. It doesn't. You see the two sphinxes here. Speaking of Egypt earlier, you see the two sphinxes go in opposite directions. It doesn't matter. You're the charioteer. You're in charge. You're in charge. Remember, I said that sense of empowerment is going to be really strong. I love that. I love that for you. And this is you moving toward your passions, your goals. This is really, really big. And then lastly, you got the Nine of Cups. You've got the Nine of Cups in your future. And so, yes, a wish that you want is coming true. There is something happening for you. Remember, even with all this Virgo energy, you've got Venus there, you got Mercury there. Remember, you got that conjunction, you got messages coming through. But that's your 11th house of your hopes and wishes and dreams. And this is the wish come true card. But it's also the card of, you see him sitting there like a genie in a bottle, right? So this is also a card of a lot of enlightenment. It's a card of satisfaction and also feeling proud of yourself. You even see him sitting, it's as if, look at the cups over his head. He's kind of sitting there as if he's showing them off, like he's proud of his achievements. And this is a lot of emotional fulfillment as well, but that enlightenment's really strong. There's something happening that's going to make you very satisfied with this strength, with this confidence, this sense of empowerment, this feel-good energy. Oh my goodness, Scorpio, let's get to your stuff. I'm very, very curious now. Y'all, by the way, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments, tell me what's going on. I want to hear the good news. And you know I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. All right, so yeah, okay. There we go. Yeah, things are going to move fast. All right. Even though Mercury's retrograde, there's this movement. There's this movement, but I want you to not. You've got a lot of 8th house energy. Well, you've got Jupiter, Mars in your 8th house, the moon in Libra in your 12th house. So I don't want you getting in your own way. Okay. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want you getting in your own way. Don't create any fears. I always say fear is fiction. Let's get started. You got the 8 of Cups. All right. So yes, a lot of y'all are moving forward. You're leaving some things behind, and there's nothing wrong with the Cups. He just knows something's better for him. He's speaking of empowerment. He's got the red cape, the red boots, passion, power. And so a lot of y'all want that. This is a game-changing moment. It's an eclipse. So have that moment to walk away from something that is not emotionally fulfilling you, because this is the 8 of Cups. Remember, you got the 9 of Cups. You walk away, you feel that sense of empowerment. You're being your authentic self. That's what it leads to. Okay. And you know, I think I said this in the live stream. It was Confucius who said, it doesn't matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. Now, you got the 4 of Cups in your external factors area. Again, there's someone here who may be a little like, not just, you know, the 4 of Cups is associated with boredom and apathy. And so there could be something where you remember what I said earlier about that King of Wands, that energy. This is that, you know, you're working toward this and you're going to feel all this energy this week and movement this week. But with the 4 of Cups here, keep your gratitude high, because things that you want are going to happen. Remember, this is a weekly reading. This is, you know, the weekly 4 of Cups in your external factors area. So yes, there could be something that you may actually find the confidence to move from because you were maybe bored with the situation, maybe not satisfied with the situation, because dissatisfaction is also associated with the 4 of Cups. And so you see how that sense of empowerment, being authentic with yourself, is moving you forward, is propelling you forward. This is such high frequency, okay? The vibe, really high frequency. And so recognize whatever it is, but also be grateful for what you have. Now, the other energy coming through is that there may be someone on your journey that may not be eye to eye with you, and they might be maybe just not they're in a place where they're just it feels like you may have to put a little bit more effort into having them see the joy that lies ahead, the abundance that lies ahead, if that makes any sense, if that resonates with you. That could be something where they just need this burst of what is the word that I'm looking for? Just awareness. Okay, let's just say that awareness, intuitive energy as well, but bringing that satisfaction into that person's life as well. Okay, so again, big energy of someone else on your journey. Now you got the Five of Pentacles here, but where it falls in your staff, that's what I was saying earlier. The Five of Pentacles, it really is saying that two things. One, yes, there's likely a situation that you want to shake off, okay, and move into this auspicious week where things are happening for you, and something that could be holding you back. There's something that could be a person that could be holding you back. Again, you've got a lot of work stuff, work activity. Just remember, communicate this week. It is a time to reflect and reassess anyway with all the retrogrades. It could be something financially involved as well. Remember, you got 8th house activity, shared resources. So that may be something that you're thinking about. But the bigger energy here is where it's you maybe not taking action because you're creating this idea of how it's going to turn out. And so don't do that. Okay, Scorpio, don't do that. You never want to create this like, oh, well, this won't happen or this won't happen. Remember, everything's made of energy, even the words that come out of your mouth, the thoughts in your head. So if you're thinking that, you say that, universe thinks that's what you want. So remember, vibrate at this high frequency. And it just seems like you're going to feel so empowered though. So lastly, you've got the 8 of Wands in your final outcome. So as you know, this card is all about movement, action. Take that action. This is taking action, and you can see everything moving in your direction and fast with the actions that you take. This is really big. Don't forget, the 8th house is also transformation, and you've got Mars and Jupiter there in your 8th house of transformation. Now, what's really great about this is that everything is aligning for you. You see the wands in their happy place, your, again, passions, ambitions, work-related energy as well, career, enterprise. Look at that. They're just completely aligned. Amazing. If you're here for love, that's also, we call them arrows of love as well. So really put yourself out there, but it just seems like you're going to have this confidence. You're charging forward. It's like, nothing can stop me now. I got this. I'm moving into a place where I'm going to be completely satisfied. I got to get someone on board. If they don't feel sad, I don't do any clarifiers for you. I'll do one for that one. For the 4 cups. Yeah. You listen. You bring this person on board. This is going to be amazing. You've got the sun. If you've ever got a tarot reading, you know the sun is the biggest. Yes, it's optimism, it's abundance, it's vitality, it's that life force that we talked about. The sun is in Leo, so there definitely could be something here with career. But this is, it's almost like this big old, you're good. You're absolutely good. There's some new directions. These winds of change are taking you this week, but a lot of it is because of the actions you take. This is really absolutely amazing. A lot of victory here. A lot of victory as well, but really, really nice. You're really, really, really good, Scorpio. I would have to say, I'm going to do it. I'm going to say it. This is possibly your best weekly reading, and it's been some weeks. I'd have to look back, but oh my goodness, there's, you're just continue to feel that courage, that authenticity as well, being your authentic self, and things are just going to fly for you. You're going to be great. You're going to be great. You're going to be great. You know you're going to be great, Scorpio. Thanks so much for tuning in. What was I going to say during my Mercury pre-shadow fog. Oh, next week we will talk about Mars conjuncting Jupiter. That's going to be really big in your 8th house, all right? Really, 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 really big aspect. We have a lot of other aspects next week. So if you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Let me know what's going on, Scorpio. I'm very excited for you. This is amazing. Y'all are amazing. I will see you next week. All right, bye-bye.